Númenor was the mightiest kingdom ever built by men, a gift from the Valar after the defeat of Morgoth. Its people were wise, long-lived, and powerful, but like many great civilizations, their thirst for power and immortality would be their undoing. Today, we explore the rise and tragic fall of Númenor, how Sauron, the Dark Lord, corrupted the hearts of men, and how pride led to the island's destruction. After the defeat of Morgoth at the end of the First Age, the Valar rewarded the faithful men who had fought against evil with a great island kingdom, Númenor. Its first king, Elros, was the brother of Elrond, and from his line came a dynasty of wise rulers. Númenor became a center of culture, exploration, and power. Its people, called the Dunedain, were blessed with long lives and the favor of the Valar. For centuries, Númenor flourished, its ships sailing across the seas, its influence stretching far beyond its shores. But as Númenor's power grew, so too did the pride and ambition of its people. The Númenóreans became great mariners and warriors, and their influence spread to Middle-earth, where they established colonies and dominions. However, their growing might brought with it a deep envy. The Dunedain, though long-lived, were still mortal, and they began to resent the immortality of the elves. The desire for everlasting life grew strong in their hearts, leading them down a path of darkness. Enter Sauron, the Dark Lord. In the Second Age, Sauron had regained much of his power, and though he was defeated in Middle-earth by Númenórean forces, he saw an opportunity. Sauron allowed himself to be captured and brought to Númenor as a prisoner. But within a short time, Sauron began to twist the minds of Númenor's leaders, especially King Ar-Pharazôn, the most ambitious and prideful of Númenor's kings. Under Sauron's influence, Ar-Pharazôn and his people turned away from the Valar, rejecting their wisdom in pursuit of immortality and power. Sauron's greatest deception was convincing King Ar-Pharazôn that he could conquer Valinor itself, the land of the gods, and seize immortality by force. He promised that by challenging the Valar and taking their lands, the Númenóreans could escape death and live forever. Blinded by pride, Ar-Pharazôn gathered a vast fleet and set sail for Valinor. Meanwhile, Sauron encouraged the worship of Morgoth, his fallen master, and Númenor was consumed by darkness and cruelty. Temples to Morgoth were raised, and sacrifices were made to the Dark Lord. The arrogance of Númenor could not go unanswered. As King Ar-Pharazôn set foot on the forbidden shores of Valinor, the Valar appealed to Eru Ilúvatar, the creator of the world. In response, Eru reshaped the very fabric of the world. Númenor was swallowed by the sea, its cities destroyed in a single, cataclysmic wave. The once great kingdom was no more, and only a few Númenóreans, those who remained loyal to the Valar, managed to escape. Sauron, though his physical form was destroyed in the destruction of Númenor, survived, returning to Middle-earth to continue his dark work. Though Númenor was destroyed, all was not lost. A small group of Númenóreans, led by Elendil and his sons Isildur and Anarion, escaped the cataclysm and sailed to Middle-earth. There, they founded the great kingdoms of Arnor and Gondor, carrying with them the wisdom and strength of their ancestors. These survivors would go on to play a crucial role in the wars against Sauron, with Isildur cutting the One Ring from Sauron's hand during the last alliance of elves and men. The legacy of Númenor lived on through them. The fall of Númenor is one of the greatest tragedies in Middle-earth's history, a powerful reminder of the dangers of pride and ambition. The quest for immortality and power led the greatest kingdom of men to destruction. But from this tragedy, the survivors founded the kingdoms of Gondor and Arnor, and their descendants would play key roles in the future wars against Sauron. The lessons of Númenor resonate throughout Middle-earth's history, reminding us that unchecked ambition can lead even the mightiest to ruin.